Right, before we start properly, give us the wildest thing that's ever happened in the shop.
Oh God, right, okay.
Let's get into it. We've come with the goods.
Here you go.
Okay, so the wildest thing for me was when we had an appointment and the girl was so lovely, trying on lots of different dresses, had a beautiful appointment, and about halfway through, she just says, I've lost my engagement ring.
So blasé.
Really blasé. I've lost my wedding ring. The engagement ring. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean you've lost your engagement ring? Well, we don't know. We still don't know. That's the thing.
Still to this day, it's a mystery.
Still to this day, it's a mystery. So it's about 4 months ago?
Yeah, a few months
About
ago.
4 months ago, yeah. And we were literally hunting high-low, searching pockets. We were in all the fabrics, you know, just to see if it got caught. We went onto the car park. We had somebody out with a metal detector for about 2 hours searching. Honestly, she was so chill about it.
I wasn't. Well, apparently not. I wasn't in that appointment. Thank God I'd have died. But when he told me, I
was having a panic attack for her, like genuine panic attack. Like, oh my God, I really need to find this ring. Like, mad.
And she was just okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can see she was physically like bothered, but like she wasn't. I would have been like on the floor, like no one's going home until we found it. But she was like quite trusting in us to find it. We still haven't found it. We were still searching.
She's like misplaced it at home?
No, I think she'd let us know. Like, genuinely, like we've had a lot of contact. She had a dress from us. So obviously, she's one of the Say We brides now. Like, but yeah, I just feel really bad for her. Like, yeah. If we find it, we'll bring it back to you. No update as of yet. No, still searching. Yeah.
Update if she finds the ring.
We'll touch base on that. Yeah.
We'll phone in on one of your episodes.
Little FaceTime.
Right, so welcome to the Wedding Whine.
With me, Charlotte.
And I'm Kate.
And we are the Wedding Besties.
Today we've got our first ever guest on the podcast from Say We. This is Jez and Jacob. So,
hi, okay.
introduce yourselves. Tell us all about you.
So I'm Jeremy, also known as Jez, Jacob.
Just Jacob.
Did you ever get called Jay?
No.
Just sometimes we call him Jay.
Oh no.
He doesn't like it.
I'm a very full name person. Yeah. Like I always call him Jeremy.
Yeah, bothers me. Just Jez. Why can't you just Jez me? I don't get it.
Jez
Sounds like a bit of a code.
You little Jezebel. Oh my words. Mama says not to play with whores. Sorry, I had to.
You've got too much time on your hands watching all these Netflix documentaries.
Never watched that one. I
haven't watched it yet, no.
It was brilliant.
So, tell us a little bit about yous and where we are today in this beautiful bridal shop.
So, we are in Say We, obviously. Or Say Oi, or Oui, or something that other people like to say.
We get all the time, yeah.
Honest God, we've been doing a podcast and they're still to be released yet. And we met because we done it about the wedding fair, didn't we? And we met these like salt of the earth lads, like amazing. And I was pronouncing the name wrong. Say, ooh. He's like, it's we, it's Fred. I was like, oh my God, like say yes to the dress. Like
me, every time I'm just like, it's not that hard. Like we get companies ring us and they'll be like, am I speaking to Jeremy from Say Oi? And I'm like, no, it's Say We. Yeah.
Say We, so say yes.
I didn't say yes to the dress, guys.
Yeah. Honest to God, when it clicked, I was like, that's amazing.
So creative.
Honestly, this is just me though. I'm away with the fairies majority of the time, aren't I?
Yeah.
Me too. I just heard it.
Yes.
That is a bit like her. She's dead good with all the admin stuff, all the emailing back and forth with the business side of stuff. But when we like have an event, camping, caravan, holiday, whatever, you just show up, don't you, Queen? I even do all the shopping.
Really?
Yeah.
She's the organised one out of the two of us. Someone needs to be organised.
So I'm particularly like sending emails for.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. There we go. So what is Say We to you? Say We. Yes, I got it right. I was thinking,
Yeah.
I just said that wrong again. So, where are you based? What is it to you? Your passion?
So we're based in Sandbach, in Cheshire, on a little farm called the School Farm, and it's super cute. It's a little one-stop shop for all you brides there. So we started Say Oui really because I got kind of stuck in normal retail job. I was really I felt like I just wasn't touching into my creativity, and I missed that. I've always really enjoyed fashion. I enjoy retail in terms of like I enjoy meeting new people. I love speaking to people and helping people. So I wanted to still keep that, but I also wanted to use my passion for fashion.
No, you have got a passion. When we were in the wedding fair, I was like, who are these?
So that's kind of where it came from, really. I was doing like freelance design work, wasn't I?
Yeah, I think he was just getting stuck in the rut with it all. Like, you end up going into, you did your masters, didn't you? And then off the back of that, we were like, right, we need you to do something design led. And you started doing some design work for other companies, and you don't get credited for it. You know, you do all of these designs and then they go viral and you get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
The pay's terrible. Yeah, and you're just stuck behind all of these brands' faces. And I work in the wedding industry and hospitality industry, and I was looking at, well, how can I do something that will encourage Jacob's creativity and get him designing again and doing the thing he loves the most, and then combine that with my experience in people-led, experience-based service shopping. So I've worked in like fashion retail and the hospitality side, so I wanted to bring them both together. And we did a lot of research, didn't we, around like what things were missing and our own experience from our wedding, and how can we make those changes so that when brides do come in, it's stress-free and enjoyable. And we just thought, well, let's just create it.
Yeah, we just wanted to create a space where it was just fun and it's part of your journey that you enjoy. You know, like you have so many people who don't feel like their wedding, they can enjoy their wedding until the actual day. Whereas we want to kick that off for people. We want people to start to enjoy the process early.
100%. And when we met you in the wedding fair, that's what we said. Use like the wedding dress besties. Because that's like, with wedding besties, we want people to enjoy the entire process of becoming.
You have to,
Because you should. It's a once in a lifetime thing.
I mean, that's the same for you guys as well. Obviously, you had your own experiences, which is how Wedding Besties were born, really. So it is tough. Like, people find it overwhelming. And if you haven't got that safe space or the right people around you to encourage you, hype you up, and give you the best advice possible, then you feel alone.
It is very lonely process, isn't it?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. So we will put some content and everything up of the shop, because the shop is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
So you do bespoke.
We can do bespoke dresses.
Every dress comes made to measure as standard. So that's not something that we compromise on. So our aim, obviously, is to make the process as stress-free as possible. So with doing the made to measure side of it, it means that it saves you a lot of time and money in alterations at the end.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
What does no one warn you about when running a bridal shop?
I'm gonna
straight to
you. I mean, I could go on and on. This has been a massive learning curve in the same breath, although we have a lot of experience in many areas to do with bridal journey. There was a lot of learning curves at the same time. People don't tell you about, the expense of putting on a bridal appointment. People don't tell you about the emotions that you have to handle. People don't tell you about the the change in the market. I think that's one of the biggest ones for me. The process leading up to an appointment.
So is that like the change in the market, as in like dresses being updated year after year?
No, it's actually more so about
shopping habits and how people shop now.
So different.
Yeah, completely
So
different.
it's like, they want prime, they want next day delivery and it all to be made there and then.
Yeah, and also I do think like gone are the days where people just went for the experience and actually to just go and find a dress. People are much more in tune with trends and following specific designers and chasing those designers around, but don't necessarily know that designer is going to work for them, because you don't know until you try it on. So our biggest advice to brides really is to buy with confidence. So if you feel confident in a dress, then that dress is going to, you know, show that confidence. It's going to shine out of it, isn't it? But come with an open mind. Yeah, try as many dresses on as possible.
You only get to do this once, hopefully.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a mother of the bride from hell?
Yes. I'll take this one. I need a drink. Oh.
I love this.
Yeah. It's we had a mad one.
A bad one?
Yeah. It was tough. Yeah.
You're really like building the tension up here, aren't you?
I mean, it was quite tense. I wasn't even here, but I felt like it was tense. Yeah. We had an. Am I going? Which one am I going with? I don't know which way to go with it. Is it the auntie thing or the?
Just go.
Just.
I think I'm going to go with it.
We had a conversation before about this, so go with it.
Yeah.
Tell your truth.
We had a female couple come in for back-to-back appointments with both their mothers, and what really would have been an absolutely fantastic experience for them both was really tainted by said mother-in-law. So
Set the scene.
Set the scene.
It was a stormy evening.
So, stop. Right. So, yeah, they come in one after the other. One waited in the car, one had the appointment, and then we switched the appointments. We offered bride one, who'd really keen on 2 dresses. Should we take the dresses off the shop floor? Mothers said no, they've not got the same taste and style, etc. Fine. Left the dresses in the shop. Bride one leaves, bride two comes in.
And these are a couple, aren't they? These are 2 that are due to get married.
Yeah, due to get married, yeah. Bride two comes in. Lovely appointment. She's choosing dresses. Nothing like the dresses
That a wife to that bride.
the wife to be bride one had sort of lent towards, yeah. She's trying all the dresses on. Mothers are happy, all coming out, having a look at dresses, until her mum then said, "Why don't you try these?" Out comes the dresses that bride on.
Bride one's mum.
No, bride.
Bride two's mum chose the dresses that bride one
really liked. Bride's one mum was fuming. Like, you could see it, and she didn't even come out to have a look at her in the dresses. Like, you could clearly see there was some tension in the air, and it was a real shame. And obviously wasn't that obvious to bride two.
Yeah, none the wiser.
None the wiser. So, yeah, it was a shame, really, because it actually ruined that appointment. And it led to a lot of backward and forwarding with the brides around it. And it became incredibly awkward. And it didn't need to be like that. It really didn't need to be like that. But actually, she knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she knew what she was doing, and that was awkward.
Do you think that around weddings there's always family drama?
Oh, God.
Huge family
Table
drama.
plans, the worst.
Honestly.
You've got to have a stomach of steel for a table plan, haven't you?
Didn't have one. Kate,
I just said, sit where you want. I don't care. I'm over this wedding. I only had like 45 people there though, and I had one massive long table, so I had the tops reserved for obviously myself and Louis, and then here just like for Charlotte and everyone, but then everyone else could just like sort of sit where they wanted.
It was literally a sign saying pick a seat, not a side.
Yeah, even in the ceremony, just like sit where you want, because it was in Cyprus, the lead up to the wedding. Everyone's there for a week prior anyway.
Yeah.
And everyone was in the same hotel.
And they all get to know each other. And,
So we did, well, not similar, well, kind of. We had everyone there the night before. So loads of our close family and stuff were all in the same room, all having meals around tables.
I think it actually really helped.
The night before to make sure everyone's
totally.
Just mingle.
Yeah, it was so nice. And like we found that like the day after, on the actual wedding day, everyone was like conversing, and it was just so nice.
Photos were so much easier to capture as well.
100%. We went camping last week with like Mark and Michelle, and they were like, "Oh, love Louis' family," and they were just with them all the time, weren't they? And I just think it's such a vibe, like just like getting people together and everything, instead of it just being like dead awkward and stiff. But when it comes to weddings and family,
I would love to know what the seating plan was with that couple over the dress.
Yeah.
Imagine what that was like. You got a mother-in-law from hell.
I know, but sometimes you don't even come across like the from hell. It's just like snide little things that people do, which just...
I just think she obviously wanted what she thought was best for her daughter, but it came across that, I don't know if this is the case, but obviously came across that that was her only focus, and she wasn't factoring bride number one into that equation.
Become part of it.
Yeah. And actually, when you think about it, if your daughter's choosing dresses that are completely outside the remit of those dresses, well, it would never cross my mind to navigate.
To be spiteful.
Yeah, well, it is, yeah. But why would you navigate that?
Because then that's just going to cause anguish between the two brides as well, because if it then comes to head that they both want the same dress, it's like, well, who gets it? Like,
and it was really difficult for us to navigate from a client business point of view.
Yeah,
and it felt obviously when it's your own business, like you do feel more personal about it. I took it so personally. That whole experience was ruined for her.
You were getting the blame for something that you hadn't. Well, you weren't even here, but you were getting the blame for something. Your business getting the blame for something that wasn't your fault at all.
Yeah, and what made it feel really personal was that in her complaint, she made out that we didn't understand same-sex couples. And we are literally a same-sex couple. So it made it feel personal.
Yeah. It's like digs where they're just not welcome.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, no digs are welcome anywhere, but how can you say that?
No, just be happy, everyone, and just love everyone.
Just love, yeah. And
Love for all.
Yeah. And we'll...
just be peaceful and just love everyone. And just...
That was a massive learning curve for us, actually.
Yeah.
And I think if we were to do that moving forward,
I would say it'd be a non-negotiable. Remove the dresses that the first.
Yeah, absolutely non-negotiable.
100%.
Regardless whether they want you to or not.
You got that lesson so early on in your business instead of like 10 years down the line when your reputation is more up there, and then like someone slates you on like Instagram, Google, whatever, and then more people see it because you've got more views. That would cripple you even more.
I think at the end of the day, everything is a learning curve, especially in business.
100%. We had a client the other day, a customer from Ayanapa, who wants to come off the dashboard, and when she said it to me, she was like, I'm just not getting the business and everything, and I just think you need to more organically grow. At first, I read the email at 10 o'clock on the night, and then I was on the laptop till like 12, and I was like, why the fuck have I just read that?
Yeah.
But she gave me a load of like good tips and everything like that, and I was like, look, I still want to come and meet you when I'm in Ayanapa. She's been in the industry for 16 years, and they're a very small business who aren't charging people a lot of money because it's a steaming company.
Yeah.
So they're only charging buttons anyway. So I'm like, I get it, but it's never a failure, it's a lesson.
Yeah.
It's always a lesson.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
And you know what? As personal or as like emotive that you feel towards that situation, like you can reflect. And I just think like, yeah, that's our non-negotiable now. And we've done same-sex couples since, and it's been fine.
Yeah. That's just a low point though, isn't it? Saying that when you literally are a same-sex marriage couple.
Yeah, actually we would have pride ourselves on the fact that like we are inclusive in that.
And I think it's a different point of view.
It is.
From a bridal dress perspective, I think a lot of bridal gowns are owned, or bridal companies are owned, by females.
By women,
100%.
Which I understand, and I think that's fair. But I think I don't know of any bridal companies or gowns or any really bridal dress supplier that is owned by a gay couple.
No, I do.
This is the first that we've met.
Yeah.
And I growing up, I was always like a tomboy. I get along better with males than females. I always feel a bit like, oh, like, how do they feel? Am I being judged? And I had seen if we met you two, you were just like salt of the earth people. And we said that on the podcast that's going to be coming out soon. How much you are like so nice and just such a vibe.
Oh,
that
thank you.
when like when we met you, we were like, oh, it's just amazing people. So I think it is a different aspect on going in and seeing everything, because people love that side of yours. So, because we're wedding besties and it's all about the process of the journey of becoming. So, you're already in the wedding industry all the time.
Yeah.
So, how did you find it when you were planning your wedding? Did it make you fussier?
So,
Yeah,
to be fair, we had only really...
I feel like we need to set the scene and go back to the beginning. How did you meet? How did you propose?
Yes, go on.
Oh.
Feel like we need a whole
Yes.
episode on this.
Yes.
Well, that was a good
Yes, I agree with her intersection there.
How we met, not the romantic story everyone hopes for. We actually met on Tinder, believe it or not.
That's really
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's kind of
Everything moved so fast.
Yeah, it was very quick processing. He was
He's originally from live near each other.
No, I was living in Brighton at the time. We were just we were just in the pandemic, or just tailing into it, weren't we?
Yeah, it was a start.
It was at the very, very beginning when we didn't really know what was going on. Start of COVID, and I had gone back down to Brighton. I was living up north, and then I moved back down to Brighton. And I thought he was living in Brighton. He was on a placement, doing some design work.
Yeah, so I was doing menswear design placement for All Saints in London. And I had a friend who lived in Brighton at the time, in Kemp Town. So I was living with her.
So I was like, yes, bag myself a man in my hometown. It's okay. Next thing you know, he lives up north. And I'm like, okay, well, back up north I go.
Back from
And I'm back from up north. Went for a breakup. And I was living up here for a while before that. And I thought, oh, great. Got someone down here. Could be around my family again, stuff like that. No, don't know. So there was me, back in the car.
I ruined it.
You originally from up north?
Yeah, so I'm northern born and bred.
See, I'm a southerner.
Yeah.
So I came back up here, but everything just sort of moved quite quickly, didn't it? After so,
quickly.
On Tinder, where was your first date? What did you do when you first seen each other?
Okay.
He says it to everyone every time we meet anyone, and they want.
I mean, it should have been a red flag.
Always tells them.
My husband should have been a red flag as well. It's fine. He still is a red flag.
I should have been the red flag to my husband. I am the red flag.
You waved it proud.
I do. Like that, like the peer. God rest the soul.
No, so we were messaging for some time, and it was so difficult to get a response from him that I gave up.
And why was that? Just because you were busy?
No, I just like to make people work for it.
Love that.
Do you know what? Yeah.
That's fucking gross.
No.
I'm not even going to go into what me and Louis were supposed to be just on the first night we met. I wasn't expecting to ever see him again, and that works anyway. Not married to him.
No, I was very much a person. I'm like, do you know what? If they want it, they'll work for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
I think a lot of people should be.
I accept that. It's okay. I don't agree with it, but it's okay.
You must have accepted it because you're here now.
So I said to him, look, let's just, whatever, like go on a date and whatnot. And then I didn't really get a response. And then I was waiting and I thought, do you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to move on. Kept moving on. Then he dropped me a message probably about 2 months later. And I was like, oh. And actually, that was when I was more invested because I thought he's got a bit of cheek about him.
Yeah.
So I thought, all right, I'll start talking to him. And then I said, look, are we going on this date or what? And he said, yeah, fine. But we're going to go shopping. And I said, oh, okay, let's do some shopping. And he said, I'm a personal stylist, blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay. He said, anything you spend on yourself, you have to spend on me too.
Yeah.
I love that.
And do you know what?
Yes.
Fucking ballsy, and I like it.
I did. Literally. I was like, do you know what? I've got to let them know what they're in for. If they're gonna, if they agree to that, then I'm on to a winner.
Yeah, 100%.
And he's bankrupted me ever since. Yeah, we went on a date.
Is this why you're still down in Brighton ways?
No.
Is this up north? So you come up north, and then did you follow up north without even having a date first?
Yeah.
You come all the way up north, and he ghosted you.
No. So I came up north. We were obviously talking, and then I just thought, I'll just move on. But at that point, I knew he was already living up north at that point. Okay. And then I sort of given up on him. And then he reached out, and I thought, okay, I'll stay then.
Yeah.
So I did.
Just in time before he went
so
back to Brighton.
And I had a flat, and he came round for. Well, we went on a first date, didn't we? And then he didn't even give me a kiss, nothing. And I thought, oh God.
Just spent loads of money on you, and I can't even get a net.
Yeah. So then he met.
How much did you spend on him?
To be fair, we didn't actually go shopping in the end.
Shopping in the end, no, which is I was quite surprised by. We didn't. We actually went for food, didn't we? And it honestly went on forever. We were just laughing, joking. Yeah, we really, really vibed, and it went on for like 6-7 hours, and we were having a really good time. And it was only because my family members were coming up to see me that I ended up cutting the date short. And then we were supposed to see each other on the Sunday the week later. And I said to him on the Saturday, like, what are you doing? And he was like, well, not a lot really. I'm just having a few wines with the family in the garden. And I was like, okay, would you fancy coming round? And he was like, yeah. So I went and picked him up, didn't I?
Yeah, well, I told him I couldn't because I couldn't drive because I had too much to drink. So he came and picked me up.
Love that.
I did some tapas. And we had a few bottles of wine.
He did some nice tapas, actually. I'll give him that.
I'm quite the cook.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, yeah, we had some tapas, had a few wines. I eventually got my kiss. The rest is sealed.
Oh, but so let's get into the wedding. How did you propose?
This was actually a disaster because then we ended up in COVID. So we were at the point where we were like, right, okay, Jacob gave me an ultimatum. He was like, we're going to make this work or we're not. So we made it work, didn't I? You moved in with me.
I was very demanding. Always have been, really.
You just know what you want.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Honestly, from second date, we were living together.
Yeah.
I was like that with my fella.
Yeah.
No words of a lie.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
So I like that with Louis. I was literally saying in his all the time. Yeah.
And you just do. You just know.
Yeah, we literally went on our second date, and then we never spent a day apart. We were literally just with each other constantly. Yeah. He was either coming around.
This is going to really shock people. But I actually, 2 weeks into the relationship, we made it official. 4 weeks into the relationship, I then proposed.
You did.
I love that. When you know, though.
Yeah.
When you know, you know.
His mum and dad must have thought I was mad, but they
did ask for their permission.
I did ask for their permission, and they said yeah.
That's one thing that Louis didn't. No, I mean,
no, and he doesn't live at home.
Today is our dad's anniversary from when he died. He died 5 years ago. But I still would have liked him to have asked me more. And like, Charlotte, at least. No, no one even knew. No one knew that he was proposing.
He defo just got you a ring because he couldn't be asked for the birthday presents.
We got engaged in March. My birthday's in May.
Knew that one.
Yeah. But didn't even ask, so I love that you asked. Well done.
Yeah, I did it properly. And actually, there was so sad. Your dad started crying, didn't he? Yeah.
My dad's a crier. He is a crier.
He is a crier, yeah.
On the wedding day, literally, the only pictures you'll ever see is my dad crying. There's a picture, in fairness, which is really, really sweet, of me and my dad just hugging after the wedding and him just like crying. And it's really cute. It is.
Yeah, it is cute.
Cherish.
Yeah. We, yeah.
So was that the official proposal?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
No.
So
Did you propose?
it went horribly wrong, girls. I'll be honest.
The evening after 4 weeks, how did that one go?
Yeah, well, so I took. I was supposed to take him to Venice, and then obviously lockdown kicked in, and obviously kiboshed out. All of the flights got cancelled, blah blah blah. So I couldn't take him to Venice, but it was burning a hole in my pocket, and I'd already told people I was doing it. So
The engagement ring?
yeah, so I was like, I'm going through with this. Like, if I don't do it now, I'm going to bottle it, or you know, when you just feel nerves about it. Obviously, it's quite a new relationship anyway, and I just thought, I'm just going for it, balls deep. I'm doing it. Let's go. I'm going to propose, and I ended up having to book a table at Crew Hall because it was local to us, but it was like the nicest building, and they said they were going to light up all the gardens and it was going to be really special. So I was like, okay, this is the best I'm working with. We're in COVID, like, I've got to do something.
Yeah.
Took him there, had a meal. We went outside and I'm looking for the fucking lights. And I'm like, no lights. I'm walking through a field. I'm like, okay, what's going on?
And all this time, he's like walking me around with them. I'm thinking, where the fuck are we going?
He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
It was nearly Southern Cow shit.
Just walking around in the pitch black. Oh, babe.
So I found this like lit up wall and I was like, okay, this will do. Like, I'm going to go for it. And I was like, you know, saying all the nice stuff, you know, got down on one knee, showed him the ring. And he just was like smiling at me. And I said, am I going to get an answer out of this? And he's like, you're joking. And I was like, I'm not joking. And he's like, yeah, you are. He's like, get up. And I was like, Jacob, come on. Like, I'm not actually joking. I had to show him a message to his parents to show that they were having a party afterwards, like with our family, because we all live under the same roof at that point. And they were like, come on, like, we're going home. People know about it. There's going to be banners and everything. And he was like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take it.
No, I didn't say that.
I'll take it.
Okay, he didn't say that. Go on, what did you say?
I said yes, obviously.
How did you say it? I'm dying to know. Like, did you go, yes?
Oh, no, I'm not.
No, by that point, he was like, yeah.
Yeah, come on, man.
All right, then, go on, you'll do.
Yeah, so it was really shit, but really good. Like, it wasn't how I wanted it. Like, I had, like, lots of plans, like...
Did never go how you wanted them?
No, I mean, honestly, I fell from the
Fair though, I
ladder
couldn't think
down.
of anything fucking worse than me being, like, in the middle of a restaurant or in the middle of
I
a
knew
public
that.
place
I knew
and
that.
doing it
anyway.
in front of a million people.
No, but I did know that.
die.
I wouldn't have done that. But it was like, I wanted to find like a really romantic space. We were going to be on holiday together. Venice is dead romantic anyway.
Yeah.
And I just thought we might be able to get a couple of photos and whatever. But I was in a pitch black garden by a lit up fountain that was barely letting off a candle's flame worth of light. It couldn't see anything, you know.
That's why I was like, are you joking? I can't see it.
I don't think that they ever go to prom though, to be quite honest.
A torch out over the ring, like.
He did well, though. He did do well. He did well.
God, I'm glad that you done well. So,
The wedding.
the wedding. Unreal.
So how long was you engaged for? Because you were only with each other for a month.
We got married on our 5-year anniversary.
You were together for 5 years.
Yeah.
You proposed after a month, but you did wait until
Yeah.
a couple of years
Yeah.
before you got married.
I needed to know that he was the one, you know.
I mean,
Hello, joking.
Sorry?
No, I'm joking, darling. No, we had a long engagement, but we enjoyed it. We were, we were doing lots of things.
Sometimes it's nice to be like engaged and not married. Like just enjoy that moment of that
I
bubble.
didn't want to skip everything. Obviously, we got engaged so quickly. I didn't want to skip. We'd missed already, like all the dating period and like getting to know each other properly and all of that stuff.
Yeah, because even when you move in with somebody, like the first year of moving in with them, even if you've lived in like a parent's house with them, when you move in with them, it's like a different kettle of fish. You're just like, oh, you leave this there and you do this, and it's a lot of little bits.
We flipped it on its head really on like how you do a relationship. Like we got to know each other very quickly, obviously, but because he wouldn't have proposed to me otherwise. But we really got to know each other in depth, and I think because we were engaged and because we knew we loved each other that much, it allowed us to make sure that we had that permanence to our relationship to really delve into the nitty-gritty, and then whenever we were faced with a challenge, we were able to overcome it and actually communicate really well and very clearly.
Yeah, I agree. I do actually think like we've done a lot of the hard stuff like before any of the good stuff, and so now like anytime we face a challenge, we're so in tune and we're like ready for it as a couple.
Yeah, we understand how each other deals with situations now. Like I'm much more emotional from a person, whereas you're more factual. Whereas we now understand that about each other, but it actually complements each other really well.
Yeah. Yin and yang. I love it. And I love yous.
We love you too.
So on the wedding, what was the best decision that you made for the day?
The whole
For your wedding day?
Oh my God, I know you made the best decision.
Are you going to say marrying you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say show up.
Yeah, literally.
Well, he kept me waiting.
I did.
Really?
But, I mean, started me to go on, really, isn't it? I did that from the first date onwards. I wasn't ready for the first date either, was I? You had to wait there, so why not?
So he was waiting at the altar for you?
He was waiting at the altar for me.
Oh, can I just say 20 minutes stood there whilst everyone sat down looking at you is actually a
I don't
lifetime.
think 20 minutes is that bad.
No, but it is a lifetime when you stood there and everyone's looking at you like...
He's not going to turn up.
I mean,
Oh
they knew he was going to turn up, but it was just a bit uncomfortable because I wasn't talking to anyone. I was just stood there. The photographer was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, all right." And I'm like, I'm literally, my mouth is so dry. I just need a drink. I just want to get this over with. Like, come on. I just wanted the party stage. Like, standing at the front, you've got 100 guests there looking at you. I know you know everybody, but it does feel daunting.
In terms of the best decision, I actually think our photographer was amazing.
Like, he was. But do you know, he was so engaging with all the guests. Yeah. Like, fantastic.
Unreal. Like, we had so many people afterwards be like, your photographer was so good, because he just wasn't scared to like demand things from people. Yeah. Like, he wasn't scared to be like, you all need to get out of the way right now. Yeah.
Yeah, and they were nuts.
But I would probably say, oh God, I don't know. There were so many parts of the day. Well, I think one thing that I thought was good that we did that allowed us to really show our personalities was our first dance. So we mashed up a slow version to the club version of a song. We are not people who would want to stand there for a whole song and dance together on road.
Oh, it makes me feel sick, the thought of it, yeah.
Honestly, you near dropped me.
Yeah.
No way, no lie.
Honestly, you near dropped me.
Literally. So we were literally talking, weren't we? And we were like, if it was socially acceptable, we just wouldn't have a first dance at all, to be honest with you, because it was making me ill. But so we had Ella Henderson, This Is Real, didn't we? She was an acoustic version and then the club version, and then we got someone to mash them up together. So like after like a couple of verses, like a beat like drops, and then everyone
we had these like sparklers, like the cold start sparklers all shot up, and everyone was just jumping on the dance floor. It was dead good.
So I had them sparklers and I couldn't breathe.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Like choking.
Really? No, I was
No, that's all right.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, they might not have been the cold sparkles, then they might have just been full fireworks. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, no, we did all right. We did all right with it. Yeah, we enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I think
it was so good. I think
the best thing for me as well, one of the things that we did, which we were really like set on, was that we set loads of different songs that we were always going to gravitate back towards each other for.
Yeah.
And actually that was really special, like, because they were key songs to us anyway, like things that we really, really enjoyed. And then it meant that when you get pulled away from each other during the wedding, there was moments where you definitely got together that you can remember dancing together on the dance floor and being pissed and just having a laugh. Yeah.
And if you've got the same like sort of music taste.
Yeah. I'd say so.
I mean, I like everything.
Yeah.
Really.
I mean, when I met my fella, he likes 80s and I like EDC.
Yeah.
So completely different ends of the spectrum. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he wanted like stuff off of Shaft for the wedding and I'm like, no.
Louis' taste is a bit weird. He's not into like your normal 80s. He's into like 80s that no one knows about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's awful.
It's awful.
I'm a massive Florence and the Machine fan.
Yeah.
Love Florence. Honestly, I've travelled so many places to see her, haven't I?
No, I haven't
But
seen
then-
it. Yeah.
She does an acoustic version of Stand By Me.
Oh, wicked.
So that was the first dance. But then
That's
trying to get everyone in, what was it like? It was just a bit bleh. So questions like you've got for the wedding.
So this next question is, what surprised you the most with your wedding?
Was there any grand gestures? Was there any drama? Any stressful bits that you went through?
Stressful bits, I'll tell you about those in a minute.
I don't know about the stressful bits.
He wouldn't know because he was sat there drinking Prosecco with all his bridesmaids.
How many bridesmaids did you have?
So in total, well,
No,
I
12
had
is
5.
fine.
I had 6. You had 6. So
Yeah.
we had
12
in total, which was a lot.
That's a
But
lot of personalities to deal with.
Do you know, it was so organic though. Everyone got on. It was not actually.
We're very lucky
We're
with our
really lucky
family,
with our
group of
family and
friends.
friends. Like, we didn't have an issue from a bridesmaid's point of view. Like, we didn't have one person that was really that difficult.
Kate did.
Don't ask. Not my podcast. Well, it is my podcast, but it's your
Good
day.
episode's not about us this week.
No, I've done enough moaning about my wedding. I don't need to moan anymore.
Stressful. My dad was supposed to show up at 11 to help me build.
this was
We had like
before.
the day before. Yeah, so sorry, a bit backstory. We had it for the Friday and Saturday, and then we had like a checkout on Sunday.
Where did you get married? Was it like the entire venue where you stayed and all that? Yeah.
So we got married at Crocombe Court, and that's in Somerset. It was it's like a big Georgian house.
Yeah.
On their Instagram, you'll see a few of our wedding photos on there.
Just stuff like
it's it's a really lovely big venue, and the reason we chose that was because it was like equal travelling distance for my family, his family, and it could accommodate a lot of our guests. So we had 100 in a day, 150 a night, and I'd say a good 50% of those were able to stay at the venue. So it was good, yeah. So we had the whole place to ourselves, but we did like a night before dinner. But the day before, we could set up from 10 o'clock. So I was like, Dad, be there for 10, no later, we're going to get set up. We had this, to be fair, he did build us a Vogue photo booth.
Yeah, massive
thing,
Vogue
like
photo
a
booth.
massive photo booth, which was really, really cool. And went down a treat at the
Yeah,
wedding,
it
didn't
did. It
it?
was
Like
so
everyone,
good.
it was really good. I'll give him that. Oh, it was just so cool. But he did tell me it was going to take half an hour to put up. And for
It takes half an hour to You see them?
4.5 hours later, I'm dripping with sweat. I'm like, fucking hell, I haven't even started anything else. We've got guests arriving. Like, everyone was checking in from 3. Dinner was at fucking 6. And at 4:30, I'm still building this thing. And I'm like, he didn't turn up at 10. He turned up at 1. So I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get it done.
You can't film the Vogue photo shoot.
Yeah. So, but bear in mind,
Box, isn't it like a Vogue, like magazine, like, and then you go into it, don't you?
the cover of a magazine, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it put me on the back foot because obviously I was trying to get things done, but there were certain things I couldn't get done. The florist couldn't get into the photo booth until it was built and blah, blah. So it just had a knock-on effect. So everything that was supposed to be done on the Friday then got pushed into the Saturday morning. So from
That's the day you're getting married?
that's the day I was getting married. So from 5 a.m, I was running around trying to get everything done.
What were you doing?
What were you doing, darling?
I was drinking Prosecco in the bridal room, enjoying my time.
And can you ask me what time I managed to actually sit down with my bridesmaids?
What time did you sit down with your bride?
I didn't.
Oh, do you know what? He's such a liar.
I didn't. I didn't even eat breakfast. They put a whole lovely platter of fruit, pastries, everything on the table. Like, we were all supposed to have Prosecco's together and everything. Half an hour before we were due to have guests arrive at 1. The photographer was chasing me around the venue saying, you need to start getting ready. I was in the shower. He was like, right, you need to get out of the shower. Come on, like, get ready.
I will say,
No.
the platter was delicious.
Fucker.
Bitch! Rub salt in their wounds.
Yeah, I mean, anything that could go wrong went wrong. Like, speakers stopped working. Oh, it just everything. The playlist wasn't
You
working.
always have them stories like a lot went wrong on your wedding, not the actual wedding day.
No, the wedding morning, I had a whole timeline. I was a very class A bride.
Yeah.
I had everything set, what time the photographer, hairdresser, makeup artist was going, who's getting the makeup done at what time, down to the minute. No, we're having breakfast in that morning. My mum comes over to me and breakfast. Surprise! I've booked in the penthouse suite. It's in a separate building to where you are. I'd set up my whole apartment room for spaces for everyone to be getting ready. I then have to pack up everything, move it to a different fucking building. We're moving to...
This?
Yeah.
Honestly, why no one told me the night before?
Because because what it was.
It was a massive surprise, and I was so thankful. The penthouse was absolutely chef's kiss,
kiss.
but it put me an hour and a half behind schedule.
But it was
then.
mum's surprise to tell you it wasn't mine.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
but
That
she
was why.
had put money into the penthouse suite as well. Though
But it was what mum wanted to give to you.
she had paid towards the penthouse suite. Then.
So what you could have done is probably been a bit more organised with the packing up.
To be fair, I just lashed everything in the suitcases, but we're getting
I
off.
was
We're
like,
getting off topic of you.
These earrings and everything.
But we had that much drama the day before.
Yeah, I'd lost my wedding dress and everything.
We'd lost the wedding dress. We fell out with family members. We had a bridesmaids and groomsmen who were just like missing in action. It was just too much had gone on. So that was at the back of my mind.
Yeah, I had to dye my hair and everything the night before. So, you know, it was a whole commotion.
I had
Do you know what I mean?
I had murder with a family member and said, fuck this, I'm going on the aisle. Went out
The
on
penthouse
aisle.
was the least of my problems. I'm not going to lie. But I had no bridesmaid time or anything like that. I
Literally
mean,
no bridesmaids time, no
so
nothing,
I get it.
Yeah, I just felt like I just didn't have time to just enjoy that build up in the morning. But what we'll say is, from a guest perspective, like nobody noticed, so don't sweat the small stuff. You'll say the same. Like it was a beautiful day, everyone enjoyed it.
Did you get the weather?
Yeah, weather was
We
like,
had
it
a
started
little bit
raining
of
in the
rain.
morning.
I think with rain, our photographer was actually really good, to be fair to him. He flipped it round. So he was like, I'll take the photos that you need now inside first, rather than the ones outside and the confetti shots and things like that. Like, he was really reactive. He was really...
Very reactive. Yeah.
But then he also said, he went, do you know what? If it like fully rains, he was like, we'll get some really cool pictures outside anyway.
Yeah, and it's really good luck if it rains on your wedding day as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like when you tie in the knot, when it gets wet, it's then unbreakable.
Yeah.
So it's...
Is that what that means?
Yeah,
That's lovely,
so
that.
it's really good luck if it rains on your wedding day as well.
You say it's nice when it rains on your funeral as well.
Yeah.
It means you're dancing in heaven.
Oh, no, I pissed that on my dance.
It really
It's
does.
his 50th anniversary, so I'm allowed to say that on this podcast. I don't care the bloke got out over the door. I was like that in the eulogy.
We were drowned with rats. But hey ho, we was dancing in heaven, that's all that matters.
Is there anything that you do different planning your wedding?
Do you know, we had loads of people say this to us.
Dad to get there earlier.
Yeah, I know. I would have actually made him come with us.
He'd have
the
driven
night
him.
before, yeah. people always said this to us as well, and this is really personal to people's individual circumstances, but they will say, like, you don't need to spend loads on a wedding, like, oh, you're spending way too much on a wedding and you'll regret spending that much money. And we always said, no, we don't want, we've got this vision, we want to do this, we want to do this. And I don't regret the day, like we had a wonderful day, but I do think it was a lot of money. And if I could do it again, I would have done. No?
Right. I haven't got a question on these cue cards for how much it was, but how much was it? How much did you spend? No, you don't mind us asking. I'm asking you. How much did you spend?
You fucking bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
Stop out with me.
We spent 60,000. Yeah. And yeah.
60,000, that's a lot of money.
And I think if I did it again,
He's like...
Yeah. I think if we did it again, there's definitely... We could...
Sorry to interrupt. I think that's quite cheap. I think that's cheap because you've got to remember they had a weekend away. I know you can say,
That's what people
very true.
You can go to Cyprus and have a 2-week holiday and blah, 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 blah. But was everything included for that 60,000? Your weekends away, your dresses, your...
All of our guests as well had their meal the night before paid for. Obviously, they had breakfast the morning of paid for. They had breakfast the day after paid for.
Do you know what I mean?
When you add it up, yeah. Well, I think we did it really well. Obviously, it does add up. Yeah, and it was a whole weekend. It was Friday, Saturday. We checked out on Sunday. So we had the exclusivity of a whole venue as well. So I do think value for money, we got value out of it. But do I think that we could have done like an elopement or something that might have been a lot cheaper? I do think it, yeah.
And the thing is, I think it's very easy to think that after you've had the wedding.
Yeah.
Whereas I actually don't regret a single thing. I think, I know you don't, but like, I mean, like, I would spend that again on it.
Yeah.
That's a lie, I wouldn't actually.
Spend more.
I would spend 100.
How do you know so?
No, like if I was to get married or renew our not get married again, sorry, that was
Fucking hell.
renew our vows is what I meant to say.
The wine is whining.
If we were to renew our vows, it would be elopement sort of. We'd go to Bali, do it on the beach or on a boat somewhere. Like that's how it would be. But I think we needed to have that big wedding, and I don't think if we didn't have that, if we then eloped if we eloped for that, I think we would then think, I wish we had the big wedding.
I think there's always what ifs in everything, isn't there? There's so many things you can do. Like we'd have had a fantastic wedding no matter what, and you can choose 1,000,001 different ways of doing it.
Yeah.
You just
100%. There's always going to be a what if, and it's like one of them. I think some people want the big wedding. Some people are like, I was always questioning myself, like, do I spend this money on a wedding? And even getting married in Cyprus, it's a lot cheaper because obviously not going to have that many people there and everything. Yeah. I weren't really asked who was there or not, to be quite frank. I'm not really close to a lot of people, so I'm like, people who want to be there will be there, and that's the joy of having an abroad wedding in a sense. But if you've got a lot of family members, a lot of friends and everything, obviously you want to do it at home. But then I was like, do I just swerve all of that, put the money into like a massive like trip, and then just do it somewhere when you're away?
I know, but then you say that, but then
I wouldn't.
Wedding
you wouldn't change.
Wouldn't have been born.
No, so wouldn't change any of it. So you're married and you're both in the wedding industry. So let's test how well you actually know each other. Let's play
Mr. and Mr.
Woo! Who cries at weddings?
Mate.
Yeah. Who was the most stressed on your wedding day? We'll give you that one because we've heard all the stories from the wedding day. Jacob was just sitting with the Bespoke and the bridesmaids having a ball. Who takes longer getting ready?
Oh, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah, I just have too much stuff. No, I don't have too much stuff. I have just the right amount of stuff.
No.
But I just like to have stuff out in front of me. I like to be able to see it, to be able to use it. Do you know what I mean?
He also likes getting ready leisurely. Like there's no
you've got to
pace
enjoy
about
it.
him.
A lot of the time I prefer getting ready than going out.
Do you?
Couldn't be asked. I'd rather go out.
No, I do take my time. I take about 4 hours to get ready.
I'm an
Easy.
hour.
Yeah, I like to play a bit of music, have a little sing-song whilst I'm getting ready.
Yeah.
You know, the whole Lizzie McGuire.
Shower. 40, getting ready and I'm done. I just want a pint in my hands.
I take my time. I have my whole dressing table and everything. Lights. I have spotlights and everything. Whole shebang. Love it.
Who said I love you first?
That was me. So it was accidental. Not accidental, but kind of accidental.
Okay, I'm waiting here. This is...
So I was saying goodbye to him because he was going to work, I think it was. And then as he was leaving, I was like, love you, bye. And then I was like,
And I was like, you just said, I love you. And he was like, no, I didn't. I was like, you did. And he was like, no, I didn't. I was like, well, I love you too.
no, I was literally like,
How far into the relationship was it that you said it?
Oh, it was like a week.
oh yeah.
I mean, I proposed after 4, so...
It wasn't that long at all.
Wasn't it? I mean, I feel like sometimes when it's just on your mind, it's just accidental weird vomit.
I could see him, like, cringing and, like, sinking into himself.
You know, like
and I was like...
when you're in school, you used to call your teacher mum or something like that.
Yeah.
That sort of vibe.
And did you say it back?
Yeah, I did. I said, well, I love you too, so...
So it wasn't that awkward then. Imagine if you didn't say it, you'd be like,
Like,
Do you know what? After all that time that he kept me
I've never seen him ever
hanging...
again.
After all that time, I should have kept him hanging and gone, thanks, and walked out.
No, because
no, you would never have seen him again? You would never have seen him again?
Guarantee.
You wouldn't have? No.
Who's the best salesperson?
Jacob.
yeah, I would say me. I think I'm just more in tune with people's like emotions. So I definitely pick up on how people are feeling a lot easier. And I think I know when the right time is to say things. So like, you know, when people are really looking for some reassurance in regards to whether it's a yes or a no to the previous dress, like I don't like to sway opinions too much, but at the same time, if I know someone's feeling a certain way in the other dress, but they just want someone to kind of nudge them that way, I will do that. I think it's definitely...
Yeah, I think I'll get there with clients, but he'll really read the room quicker than I will.
I think it quite goes out reading like body language and what they want to say and the emotions and everything. And plus you're the designer as well, so you know how a dress would suit somebody, what wouldn't suit somebody. And yeah. And I think you can see, because sometimes a bridal appointment is so overwhelming because you bring a whole load of people with you and you think everyone's going to be like, woo, woo, yeah, you look amazing and everything. And sometimes the room just lays flat.
Yeah.
So if you can read somebody's body language and everything and say, yeah, like amazing, or no, let's try a different one.
Yeah, and I think there's just this... It's just, there's also making sure the other people understand how they're feeling as well. So like sometimes if I'm behind the curtain, they'll say certain things to us that they don't say to the rest of them. Whereas...
Yeah, they're like really private moments as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're the moments that really matter. So that's the time when they're like, I actually really love this one. And then I'll go out and be like, she does really like this one.
Yeah.
So they understand
What their expectations and everything should be and their reactions.
regardless of whether they like it or not.
It's not them wearing it.
Matter, does it?
No, it's not them wearing it at the end of the day. Who's the messiest at home?
It is me. Again, it comes back to the getting ready thing. I pull everything out. I am a chaotic getter readier. Getter readier?
Yeah,
That
I
one.
do it myself. You've got to have
Basics
everything
are
out
the
in front of
same.
you. Everything out. I have brushes everywhere. Now that Charlotte's told me off, I do organised stuff. So I've got like a little drawer. I've got one with hair dryers and electricals in, one with hairsprays. Hairsprays, brushes, like blow drying brushes and everything, and then makeup, eyelashes in this
I
one,
just think
makeup
it
in
must
this
be
one.
more like man soothing now.
Nice messed up. I can see.
Yeah.
I understand it.
If I'm in chaos, I can't function. No, I physically
Yeah.
cannot function.
No, you see, if I'm looking for a certain
Tidy house, tidy mind.
if my room's a mess and I'm looking for a certain pair of lashes, I'm like, that. I know where that is. That's under this t-shirt, underneath my bed.
Yeah.
When me and Kate were growing up, we grew up in the same bedroom. And
Just the one bedroom Harry Potter.
Well, we had 2 bedrooms.
We had a house that we lived in, but we shared a bedroom. No.
Is that what I've just not like says?
We lived in a bedroom.
We says live in a bedroom together forever. Anyway, we shared a room growing up, and I was the organised freak, and she was a mess, absolute mess. And I used to say to her, I don't know how you can function living in mess. It's not natural.
I can't do it. I can't do it. It's an organised mess. I know what it is. I mean, I'm not that good at it anymore now that I'm on ADHD tablets. I do need a cleaner work environment. But when it comes to like makeup and station, all my station and everything, that's like my place where I have like, I always wanted my own room growing up. So that's my room. Do you know what I mean?
Literal pig and shit.
You're so rude. You're so mean.
Who would organise the vow renewal?
Yeah, it would be him, yeah.
There's no way you
Yeah, right, just turn up.
Yeah.
Did you have a wedding planner for your wedding?
That was
Or
Jeremy.
just you?
Yeah.
I feel like when you work in the wedding industry, you can't have a wedding planner because you do it yourself.
Yeah, no, Jeremy, in fairness, was godsend for the wedding.
Yeah.
Because
Sorry, say that again. It is on camera.
No. one time only, darling. But yeah, no, I'm not an organised person. I leave things till last minute all the time.
Babe, you need to go get tested for ADHD. I'm telling you now, the more and more I'm hearing, it's like last minute because you've got a deadline and you've got to meet it, so let's do it now.
Like a 24-hour shift to make sure that I'm ready for it.
You do the exact same thing.
It's ADHD. Because if I have like months to do something, be done another day. And then it gets to it and I'm like, oh my God, I've got 2 days to get it done.
I have the frame of mind of, well, if I just do it now, it means that I've got more free time later.
Yes.
No, but I think if I don't do it now, I've got more free time now.
Yeah, exactly. I was meant to get everything ready last night for today and I thought, I can just get up a little bit earlier tomorrow and do it.
Exactly that.
And I did, and everything was sorted.
This is like her.
Charlotte messaged me and said you don't have to be down until 11:30, and it was originally 10 o'clock, so I had another hour and a half. So win-win.
This is like her agrees to disagree. Is no one? We're never going to agree on it.
No, not at all. So after everything, why do you do this?
I think you've definitely got to have a passion for it. It's all of those little special moments that are built up, and I think people, until you're in it, you don't really see it. Like they're super special. There's a lot of trust that goes into it. There's a lot of relationship building, and actually our relationships continue past the point of a sale of a dress. You know, we've got all of those brides that have purchased from us we're in contact with, and it is special. We want to be more than just a place that they bought their dress from. We're an experience, we're a friend.
A wedding dress bestie.
A wedding dress bestie.
Because you're with them after they bought the dress and everything, like even going and dressing them in the morning.
Yeah, and dressing them in the morning.
Yeah, and I think definitely for me, I feel a very emotional connection to the job. I don't really see it as a job, to be honest, but I feel a very emotional connection to it. I think I love to make people feel good about themselves. I think that's just how I've been for my whole life. I've always wanted to make sure people feel good about themselves, and there's nothing I hate more than people not feeling confident, because I think everyone should feel that way. So to allow people to feel that in the space that we created feels really special. And I think fashion's always been a thing for me. I've always loved fashion. I've always believed in the power of it. And I think the power an outfit can give you is just amazing. And how different you can feel from putting something on is...
Confidence is key.
Yeah, completely transformative to you. And it makes such a difference. And to be able to see that come to life in front of my eyes, which is something that I've always wanted to do and do for people, is just amazing.
Amazing. And it's one of them, like, these are the things that people will show their grandkids. Yeah. Like all the pictures and their experience and the memories, and they are going to last forever. And
I mean, unless they get a divorce.
What a way to bring the tone down. But I think
Very not sorry.
Working in this industry, it does hold a special place in your heart because it's just like a dopamine hit, isn't it? Like when you get to see them be dead happy and in that state of pure joy and bliss and confidence, and you just think, wow, like what a moment.
You're part of such a special moment of someone's life. Like, that is a life moment, something you will never forget, something that you will constantly be reminded of. You'll have pictures up of your house, like, and you're part of that. Like, it's just amazing.
Well, I see my living room, it's just all wedding pictures.
So would you be able to tell the viewers where they can find you on your socials?
And any upcoming events as well.
So you can find us on Instagram and TikTok at saywee.co.uk. www.saywee.co.uk is our website as well. You can book through there and you can see loads of other things on there too. And then we are also holding a sip and see on the 24th of July, where you guys can come, have a feel of the dresses, meet us, understand what we're about, what our vibe is. We can build a really cool relationship before you book your appointment with us.
Amazing.
I can't wait to see this sip and tea. It's going to be such an amazing day.
Be gorgeous.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, I have a free weekend.
Absolutely. Come on, bye, darling.
100%. So, if you are planning a wedding over in Cyprus or abroad, that is literally what we do at Wedding Besties.
It is.
We are your best mates through the process. So, link is in the bio if you want to sign up to the dashboard. Because say we are on the dashboard.
We're on the dashboard.
We are.
So you can find them on there too. But yeah, you can do everything else planning in Cyprus wedding through there because why not?
Why not?
And we can't recommend them enough.
No, 100%, 10-10.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having us in this amazing space and putting up with us too.
But that is it for this week's Wedding Whine, and we hope you enjoyed the episode, and we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, bitches.